Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise. It's playoff time. Divisional round is here. And this is a rematch from the divisional round last year. We're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals once again. Last year, we beat them 31-24 on our way to the AFC Championship game and obviously on our way to a Super Bowl victory. This Bengals team, very similar. Offense, unbelievable. We saw him in the regular season as well. Joe Burrow, I mean, he could just light you up. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, they are unreal in the passing game. The defense is where I think we can take advantage. So here we go. Divisional game underway, and we will receive the ball first. Lonnie Mooney is there, and obviously the storyline over here, we are still unbeaten, 17-0. So trying to complete a perfect season. So the pressure is really on. These games are going to be obviously very pressurized here because if you had a bad game, which we really haven't had the entire season, but you're facing off against the NFL's best here in the playoffs. I mean, it's going to be a complete disappointment. Here we go. 1st and 10. Going to swing this out to Isaiah. Likely has the grab and a first down. And look down below. The team that we just beat last week, who was 16-0, the Baltimore Ravens just got blown out by the Texans. So that doesn't give you a little bit of a, oh, geez. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to really up our game here. We got to get ready to go, and we are looking good here so far early on as Jalen Jenkins with a nice carry. He's down to the 29-yard line and a first down. If you can get on the board here first after you've been out through a bye, you know, you get that rhythm back. That's always what you want. As Jenkins, another really good run. He's down to the 10. Give him 19 more yards. It's always you want to get off to a quick start, no matter what, especially in a playoff game, especially coming off a bye week. You know, get that rust off you. 1st and 10. Sampson rolling out, fires, and finds his main man, Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. Waddle, an unbelievable season, over 1,900 yards, 20 a catch. And Waddle's going to add one here in the divisional round, start us off great, 7-0 lead. So that's what I was thinking. I think we could take advantage of their defense. They don't really have that much of a pass rush. Secondary not good. It's just trying to shut down that guy, Joe Burrow. I mean, he can answer right back at you for 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns on the season. And here we go. 2nd down and 1, single back in the backfield. They're going to play action. Burrow looking down the field quickly, moves in the pocket, finds T. Higgins for the grab. Is going to have a first down. So, yeah, you got Higgins, X Factor, obviously Chase. I believe he is still an X Factor. Well, yeah. So, I mean, you give Burrow enough time, he's probably going to find these receivers down the field and then add another one here in the slot. That's a catch, first down up to the 22-yard line. I mean, they just have so much talent. It's ridiculous. You have to get pressure. You might have to bring some blitzes when you really don't want to, but you kind of have to. Here's an end around. That'll pick up around 5 yards. There is Hall for 5. So a 3rd down and 6. So this is what we have to do. We got to be stingy in the red zone. Burrow looking. He's going to run out of time. That's going to go a forward pass. Incomplete, but Crosby was there. And, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do all this game. You know they're going to get their yards. When it gets down to the red zone, force them to kick 3. So the kick is up, and it is good. So 7-3 is your score. Let's see if we can get right back at it here. Max Sampson off the play action. Rolling out, looking down the field. Has an open man. There's Jalen Waddle. Waddle's got room in front of him. Oh, man. Tell you what, if Isaiah Likely makes that block, it's a touchdown. And Jalen Waddle's a little bit shaken up. So Waddle's going to head to the locker room. That is not what we want to see. So it puts more pressure on Joseph Good, obviously. But, man, if Likely would have just made that block, Waddle's dancing in the end zone. But he doesn't. Jenkins for 3. And it is a bruised sternum. And Jalen Waddle is done for the game. So no Waddle. It's going to be up here, obviously, to Joseph Good. Likely's going to have to step up. Same with the other receivers as Jalen Jenkins going nowhere. It's Trey Hendrickson with a nice tackle for loss and brings up a 3rd down and 10. So from the gun, they're just bringing 4. Sampson looking in the pocket. Underneath, caught Wicks for the grab, and Wicks is going to be really close. Just short of the first down there. And you know what? Let's go for this one here. 4th and inches. We got a great running game. Give it to him. Jalen Jenkins gets through. He's got enough. He's got a first down. Move the chain. Stay aggressive. Try to get a touchdown out of this drive. So 2nd and 9 now from the 23. Sampson back to throw. Looking. Fires. Underneath. Jalen Jenkins caught. He's down to the 1. Tried to reach that ball out just a tad bit short. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And you know what? Let's try to give it to the touchdown machine. The record holder for rushing touchdowns in the season adds one here in the postseason. Jalen Jenkins in for the score. Hey, we're going to have to, like I said, touchdowns are the key here. Touchdowns are the key with this Bengals offense. So we're 2 out of 2 so far, 14-3 lead. So how does Burrow and this offense respond? Burrow steps up, fires, caught, first down. Just like that, up to the 41-yard line into Raider territory. I mean, it doesn't take them long. And you can see Burrow looking good in the pocket, moving around, making some nice throws. 1st and 10. Looking, rolling out again, but not this time. Adafe Owe brings him down. He did have an open man out there to the left, but Owe brings him down before he can get rid of the ball. And now a 3rd down and 12. I don't know if you're really in field goal position here, but it's not going to matter. Down the seam to Hall, 1st down to the 19. Just uncovered. They always find their man. There you go. Move the chains into the 2nd quarter. This time they're going to run it. Mincy with the carry. Mincy cuts it up, and he's down to around the 9, close to a 1st down. We've had troubles with Mincy in the past, too. Kind of a, really good scat back. Can do it all. So, I mean, he is solid. But on 2nd and inches, nobody open. And Christian Harris comes around on the blitz, brings down Burrow, and now a 3rd down and 7. Can we hold him to possibly 3 again? Burrow looking over the middle, and that is caught by Chase. Really good coverage from Dak Middleton, but a better throw, better catch. Down to the 1, Cincinnati. And now 1st and goal from the 1, but movement up front. That's going to be 5 yards. That is not what you want to see down in that territory, and especially in that area. So now 1st and goal from the 6. Burrow outside, caught, moves it up, and he's in for the score. J.D. Fullerton in for the touchdown. He started off this drive with a big-time catch, and he finishes it off in the end zone, and the Bengals answer right back. 14-10 score. This could be a high-scoring game. It's a good possibility, but wide open. Mechie for the grab. He's up to the 49. Give him 29 yards, and that's a really good drive start, I'll tell you what. But you can see guys just running open. Defense is really struggling here right now as Jalen Jenkins with the carry, and Jenkins up to the 36-yard line. Running game's working, passing game's working. If we keep this up, I mean, it's gonna be like a 50-40 type game. 2nd and 11, and that is caught. Joseph Good with the grab, just short of the 1st down. So this will bring up a 3rd down and 2. Really can do anything here. We're going to hand this one to Jenkins. Jenkins caught up a little bit, cuts it back, and somehow finds some space, and he's got a 1st down. Really not sure how Jenkins just did that. Looked like we were dead to rights, and he just stands upright, finds a little lane. He's got it. 1st down to hand the ball again. Jenkins this time will pick up 5 as now Joseph Good is shaken up. So we had 2 1,000-yard receivers on the season. Waddle's out. Now we'll have to see what Joseph Good. Man, that is not what you want to see. Is Jenkins with the carry. They'll give him a 1st down. Injury there for Cincinnati. As Crompton's going to head to the locker room. Hip bursitis, he will return. So Joseph Good will return. That is good to see. But we're going back to Jenkins in the run game. Rube dives forward. He's in for the touchdown. So obviously no Waddle. You still have, you think you still got a decent passing game, obviously. You got Max Sampson back there, one of the best quarterbacks in football. But you might start to think about relying on the run game a little bit more. Right now, Cincinnati doesn't seem like they can stop it. Limits their possessions offensively, and it's working. 21-10 is the score. Can we make some adjustments defensively? Underneath is Jamar Chase for the grab, and he has a 1st down. Yeah, we're going to have to switch up some things. Obviously, man zone. Definitely have to bribe. I would think. It's just tough. Do you bring a blitz on Burrow? Because if you leave these receivers one-on-one, I mean, they can get loose on you and do some damage. So it's really what you want to do. Do you want to let them drive to go underneath, drive the field, and then try to stop them? Like, it's a tough ask. This is a great offense. 3rd down and 2 now. See what Cincinnati has up store. You can run it here. You can. It's exactly what they're going to do, and Burke's going nowhere. Now, I would say if you're going to run the ball, you could go for it here on 4th down, but Cincinnati, I don't know what they're going to do here. What is the decision? Do you punt? Do you go for it? They punt. So, interesting decision. To me, I'd run it there, too. I think I'd possibly run it as Isaiah Likely with a grab and a 1st down after the 38. But even if I was short there, I'd think about maybe going for it. The quarterback, the receivers, you got to give your offense a chance. Because right now, your defense isn't really stopping much. As that's a perfect throw from Sampson. Likely down the field and a 1st down. So obviously, Jalen Waddle out. Likely's going to probably step up here. We're going to try to find him a little bit more. And 2 great catches. And we're up to the 39-yard line. 1:43 left here in this first half. Jenkins cuts it up. Running room. And we'll give him the 1st down to the 29-yard line. And has 100 yards here in this first half. The running lanes have been there. Kind of take our time here a little bit. Really, as down goes Max Sampson. McLaughlin in there for the sack. But yeah, we can still kind of take our time here. You know, don't want Cincinnati to have any time to get down the field and get some points of their own. 2nd and 13. Sampson rolling out. Sampson lobs it up, and it finds Likely for the grab, and Likely down to the 7. And once again, another missed blocked opportunity. If Joseph Good blocks that safety coming down, Likely can just, walk into the end zone. But he doesn't, but still, nice play. Now 1st and goal, and we're finding Likely again. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 4 catches on the drive, finishes it off with the touchdown, and we've been perfect on every drive. This offense is just unbelievable. Likely in for the score. 28-10 is going to be your halftime score as we head into the break. And half away from getting to the AFC Championship game once again. What would be 3 years in a row? Obviously successful last year. But it won't be against Baltimore. It won't be that, 3rd rematch, in a row. The Texans beat the Ravens. Man, I wonder what happened in that game because Baltimore, I know their offense not great. They put up 7 points, but their defense, I'm not sure what happened in that game, but that is a surprise. I mean, you can see the stats down below real quick. And if I saw that correctly, I did not see Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson might have been hurt. Yeah. No stats for Lamar Jackson as Joe Burrow's going to go down. Tyreek Patterson on the blitz on 3rd down. Brings him down for the sack. But I think that is why Lamar must have got hurt early on. And when you don't have that great of an offense to begin with, you take away a guy like Lamar Jackson. That is just asking for trouble. And also the team morale just down. Did not work out. So yeah, winner of this game takes on the Houston Texans. Stamper now getting his opportunity here in the second half. The rookie up the middle, another good run up to the 34-yard line, 1st down. Hey, if you're running to this well, you got to continue with it. But after a 3-yard loss, Sampson going up top and looking for Wicks, who has it. Touchdown. And that's what happens too. You got to bring the linebackers down. Maybe the safeties bring down a little bit. You're playing more one-on-one coverage on the outside. And we still have guys that can win one-on-one. And Dontavian Wicks wins it this time. Beats the defender. Perfect throw from Sampson on the money. And Wicks for the touchdown. And this offense is absolutely rolling. 35-10. Cincinnati's going to have to get something here right now. Because if they even get a field goal, I think you got to get a touchdown. I would say field goal's not going to do you much. You need touchdowns. You got to put some pressure on. 3rd down and 1. We're bringing the heat. Swinging out to Burke. But great tackle from Christopher Smith. That is a loss of 3. And Cincinnati's going to have to punt. Wow. So right now we have found an answer to the Cincinnati offense. But Joseph Good is shaken up once again. And this time he is headed to the locker room. So now have to check on him again. 2nd and 5. We'll run this one up the middle for a couple yards with Stamper. And Joseph Good has broken ribs. So Good is out for the game, possibly the season with that. As we're going to find Mechie for the grab and a 1st down. So now, I mean, I'm glad we've been running the ball very well and have a 35-10 lead because you now don't have Joseph Good. You don't have Jalen Waddle. Top receivers out here. So now we got to rely on Wicks, who has a nice one there. And that'll be a 1st down up to the 37-yard line. Wicks, Mechie, Lonnie Mooney going to have to step up here. And same thing, obviously, with Isaiah Likely. He's had a pretty good game here so far. But, man, that is tough to see. But that is a perfect throw from Sampson. Nice job by Lonnie Mooney. Obviously going to get more playing time now. Has the grab. 1st down. We're up to the 15-yard line. And another 3rd down as we're going to go empty set here. Sampson to throw. Finds Mooney underneath. Mooney cuts it up, and he's in for the touchdown. Lonnie Mooney is in for the score. And right now, it is looking like we are going to be heading to another AFC Championship game. They have not stopped us. Every drive has resulted in a touchdown. Every drive. They just don't have any answers for us whatsoever. Run game, pass game, nothing. It's 41-10. Man. So now you're in all pass mode for Cincinnati. It's not like they've really run the ball much to begin with, but now you got to chuck. I mean, you're down 31 points into the 4th quarter. As I say that, they run the ball there to Burke, just short of the 1st down. So, obviously, 4-down territory easily, so you could run this a couple times. But they're going to throw it on this time on 3rd down and 1, and they will be completed and pick up the 1st down. But now for us, just kind of keep it in front. Don't allow any big plays. Make them waste clock and bring some heat like that. And Christian Harris has sack number 2. Burrow goes down. See the frustration there. Not looking good for Cincinnati. 2nd and 20. This one's caught by Higgins. Misplayed there by Oliver. And Higgins will be down to the 18-yard line. Those are plays we do not want to have. We want to make them earn it, waste some clock. As they go empty here on 2nd down and 4. Burrow outside, caught by Higgins again. He is knocked down there by Will Jacobson. So down to the 6-yard line. So a 2nd down and goal. We got about 7:25 left in this game. Fires quickly and incomplete. Higgins, or is that Hall, could not hang on to that one. Should have had it for the touchdown. So 3rd down and goal. Burrow rolling out of the pocket. He's going to take it himself. Bernie can't get to him in time, and Joe Burrow will run this in for the touchdown. So Cincinnati finally gets back at it here with the TD, but it's going to be probably too little too late, down 41-17. You're going to need an absolute miracle here as Jalen Jenkins with a good run. Jenkins off to the races. Is anybody going to be able to catch him? He's going to run out of gas, but he's up to the 9-yard line. 1st down, 172 on the ground for Jalen Jenkins. We're just going to answer their touchdown right back with another. Stamper up the middle, and there is another touchdown. Wow. This Bengals defense, I said coming in, was the absolute weakness of Cincinnati. Their offense has pretty much carried them the entire season, got them in this position. Their defense is just not good. And you're coming across an historic offense like us. Good luck with that. Even with our top 2 receivers down, I mean, this offense is it just runs so well. It really does. And I mean, really, the main key to this team is Max Sampson. It really is. Our offensive line is so talented for sure, but Max Sampson is, I'd have to say, if we're on another chance here to another Super Bowl, that'd be, 2 in 4 years. He is literally, Patrick Mahomes. Like, he is just another Patrick Mahomes. It pretty much is. So, when you have him back there, you're going to have a chance to win no matter who's there. There's Josh Uche, sack, and then you just throw this defense that we got. It's going to be tough for anybody. We're just that good. 4th and 14, pretty much going to be their ball game here for Cincinnati. Burrow looking. He's not even going to get the pass off. Odafe Owe is there for the sack. 6th sack of the game. Owe almost waving bye-bye there to Burrow, as pretty much that's what you can do. Wave bye-bye. As we're going to kneel this one away, that's going to do it. And that is going to be a divisional playoff win. We're going to be headed to the AFC Championship game to take on the Houston Texans. 48-17 is going to be your final. So yeah, this at first looked like it was going to be a shootout, but our defense can make adjustments and we can get some stops. They can. Max Sampson, perfect. He only missed one pass, 324, 4 touchdowns. Made it look easy. Yeah, Jenkins, 186 on the ground, couple of touchdowns. Stamper and his limited carries looking good too. Likely stepped up in the absence of those 2 receivers. Has a 100-yard game and a touchdown. Hopefully Waddle will be back next week, but Joseph Good more than likely. I think with broken ribs, he's probably going to be gone for a little bit. It could be the season. We'll see. If he's out for like 4 weeks, yeah, that's not going to be good. And it's 3 weeks. He could return for a Super Bowl. That's what I'm seeing. I think he could return for a Super Bowl. We'll see. So let's take a look at these other games. Seattle will beat San Francisco. 8 points. I wonder if they went for it. 21-14, though, is your final. They win. So Seattle moves on. Seattle, obviously the number 1 seed. They have a uber talented team. I think didn't they make the NFC Championship game last year too, even with, but the talent is just there. They are absolutely fantastic. Here's this Ravens-Texans game. The Ravens only had 125 yards of offense. They only had 6 first downs. Wow. 2 of 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Jackson, he must have just got hurt without even throwing the pass. Yeah, Daniel Pierce is back up. 5 of 14, 2 picks, only 36 yards. Oh, man. Not much in the way of running. Schultz had a couple of touchdowns. Miguel Miranda, the rookie out of Florida, had a touchdown. So, man, that was like I said, you lose a guy like that, it just puts your team in a complete shock. It's just like same thing with us. There's Matt BK still doing it. If we lost Max Sampson right away in a game, it just be, I don't know what you do. So that is crazy there. But Atlanta, 42-28 is going to beat Carolina. So Carolina won't be back to the NFC Championship game. Desmond Ridder, 3 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson, probably the best running back in football. You could say Jalen Jenkins is with us, but Robinson's been doing it for a little bit longer, so I'd say he's right there. Jenkins probably number 2. So that sets up, obviously, Texans coming to us, and then you got the Falcons. Atlanta Falcons going to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. That should be a interesting NFC Championship game. Our AFC Championship game should be interesting too. This Texans team, saw them a few years ago. They are very good. They were like one of the only teams to beat us during the season. So they are good. They have drafted well. They have tons of talent. Phillip Stewart, the receiver, you can see he's a 97 overall X Factor. Very, very good team. Tua at the helm. So this should be an interesting matchup. We'll see if we can continue the unbeaten year and head to another Super Bowl. Try to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Hopefully get it done. Finish off the complete undefeated season, but we're going to have to get through a tough Houston team first in the AFC Championship game. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Guys are awesome. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.